What up guys, welcome back to James Plays. Now this time we are looking at Endless Space 2. Bit of a diverge from Fallout 4, but hopefully you like it. I quite like 4X games. And I think I've played about 30 hours on this, which isn't really too much for 4X games. I've probably played like 2 or 3 actual full games. But that was on the last version. A new update just came out, which added a whole new level of the tech tree, and they added a new race called the Horatio. So I'm going to start up a new game, I'm going to take a look at the Horatio and just play for a little bit. I'm not going to do a whole game, I'm just going to play for maybe 15 minutes. This is going to be just a quick video introducing the Horatio, and then maybe I'll play some more and expand this into a series of Let's Plays, but we'll see. So let's just get into new game and see what they're like. If I just click on this, there we go. Right, so Horatio, here we go. So, incredibly wealthy and only slightly less deranged, Horatio was a trillionaire who left to discover his own star cluster. Finding a planet sprinkled with labs of ancient cloning technology left by the Endless, the boredom soon drove Horatio to create a race of allies, servants and slaves who were every bit as gorgeous as the most beautiful person in the universe, Horatio. Man, this guy loves himself, doesn't he? Once the planet was repopulated, Horatio I had only to look up, regard the stars, and realise how much more beautiful they too would be if they were filled with Horatios. The rest, as they say, is history. So that's a quick overview of the Horatio as a race there. So they are gene hunters. So minus 10 initial relationship bonus and penalty with minor civilizations, plus 5 consumption. That's not bad. Oh, they get a bonus to the thumbs. I think that's influence or something to do with politics. It has been about a month, I think, since I last played this, so I'm a little off. Plus 1 population slot on planets, that's pretty good. Plus 50% hero recovery rate on heroes, that's very good. Rare earth foams starts with this technology already discovered. Can't remember what that technology is. Content citizens, yep, that's good. Plus 25% ship cost on systems. That's not as good. Ships are going to cost more, and everything in this game is ships. All of your units are ships. And they have another discovered technology there. And let's just have a look at their ships. So their ship hulls, comms class, Marchio class, or Marchio, Barrow class, the Dux class. That looks mental. That looks like the Chitauri massive snake things in the Avengers movie. That's what that looks like. The Archidux class and the Imperator class. Ships look quite cool. This is in early access, and when this actually goes full release, you will be able to customize ship hulls and create your own factions and all sort of stuff. I have actually played games playing as the Lumeris, the Sophons, and the United Empire. I haven't played as the Cravers or the Vodiani yet. Let's just go with that. I'm sure that's fine. Everything else is fine. Ooh, Spiral. Let's go with a disc, because I've never played disc. That's one of the newest added Galaxy ships. And let's just start it up and see what happens. There should be a video explaining the Horatio, or introducing the Horatio, I believe. Loading, 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 loading. Loading the game. Game launched and ready. There he is. He has a massive head.
Never saw what was in the mirror. I always saw what was beyond. They saw deformity. I found beauty.
He was bullied for his cone head. He loved his cone head.
I found genius.
They knew he was nuts. He didn't think he was nuts.
For the longest time, I have been the only one who sees what lies beyond the mirror.
He thinks he's super special in his craziness.
Very
he's gonna kill his bullies. And he has cloned himself. Many, many clones. Many Horatios. Many cone heads. Okay. So, this game is based around, to start off with, exploring and colonization. Unlike other 4X games where founding cities, like in Civilization, that can be a good thing and a bad thing. There's virtually no downside to taking planets, and you want to do it. So we have, this is our colonization ship because it's got a little flag on it, and this is our explorer. So I'm going to tell him to auto-explore. Just get out there and see what's out there. Oh, new minor civilization discovered, the Amoeba. In the Tekal system. They're right next to me, that is crazy. And I'm going to send the colonization ship in this direction. And they didn't get all the way, that's a shame. Right, what do we want to build? So this is our planet. The two either side of it are inhospitable, and that is the entire system. We have 18 food production, 18 industrial production, 9 dust. Dust is essentially the money of the game. 9 science, and 0 influence, which isn't great, the influence part. So let's see. That will give us approval. That's what the thumbs up are. Do we want to build more? No. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build the drone network and then the cerebral reality, because what that'll give us is the drone network gives us a boost to production and food, and cerebral reality gives us a boost to the dust and science, which are all very good things. And then we're just going to end the turn. Oh, we need to choose a technology. So, oh, our hero is left unassigned as well. So first, let's just go and see whether he's got any skills. Got no skill points. Okay. We will deal with him in a second. Ooh, they have massively changed this since the last time I played. This is a lot more like Endless Space 1's technology tree. Right. Let's see what's going on here. Right, what I really need is xenolinguistics first. I need to be able to build better ships. Is that what this is? The Barrow class and the... Yeah. So we want to get there. So we want to build that next. Then xenology. What is that? Endless research park and endless word. We'll build that. And we'll leave that there. I don't want to go too nuts planning because we want to see. Right, so with heroes, you can assign them to a fleet or a system, and they have different benefits. You can have a look at their trees here, and based on what you choose, for example, this is plus 20% damage on fleet in the bottom left there, and this is a bonus to systems, which is plus 10 dust on systems and plus 10 dust on systems per mega. So if the system has mega planets, and that is usually, that's pretty much split. So I'm actually going to assign him to a system. We're going to send him to the only system that we have, our home system, and that will give us a bit of a boost in the home system and make our capital planet a little better. Right, then we're just going to click to order all fleets to execute their planned moves, and there we go. We've discovered a second planet that we can colonize. So it's got 0 political influence, 3 science, 4 dust, 4 industrial production, and 8 food production. Not a fantastic planet, but we can improve it with the buildings that we have, so we're going to go ahead and settle that planet. That will consume our colony ship, and it will take 24 turns for it to become a planet. which is quite a long time. Now that is basically it. We've discovered a black hole. That's great because... are you going to go in the black hole? Before this update, black holes weren't working. They weren't in the game. And that frustrated me quite a bit because I'd, like two games in a row I rushed for the black holes because I wanted to see what they were all about. Because when you get a certain technology you can travel through black holes, and because they weren't properly in the game I never got to do that. What I'm going to do is, now that we've just had our very brief introduction, I did say this video was going to be quick. I'm just going to end the video in a second. I'm going to wait for this explorer to get where he's going, and we'll see what he discovers. Oh, okay. Our first quest. We stood around that table, a spectacle for all Horatio to consume. Who was the original? I claimed to be, of course, every bit as beautiful and as smart as either of the other two. That had to be the case, for we were the most perfect copies, biological, psychological, developmental, that the most advanced cloning science of the galaxy could make. No scientific test existed that could tell us apart. Each one of the three of us a microcosm of Horatio perfection. Yet only one was the real Horatio. I wondered what parents had brought that Horatio up, had developed that magnificent brain into what it was, and I wondered how Horatio managed to imprint that upbringing as if it was a technical issue. Like replicating DNA. Can a thing from a test tube have daddy issues? Very poignant question. Wow, this is long. We aligned ourselves with each other, Five and I. Five and I. Subtly, we knew who was who, and he gave me his support. Is that Five and I? Yes. I was worried whether it was 5 and 1 for a second there. And he gave me his support when I claimed to be Horatio, the original, Horatio Prime, the light. And so I was crowned emperor, the gorgeous leader of a gorgeous empire. But I know Five as well as he knows me, or Horatio himself. The minute he is out of my sight, he will scheme against me, as I, of course, will scheme against him, and as Horatio will scheme against both of us. Clones. They're so predictable. Increase the Horatio population to 12. That's one objective. Reach at least 50 total luxury stock, that's another objective, but at least 5 ships of at least 59 defensive power. And they have different wards. That is a system improvement which gives us plus 4% production on certain planets. This one gives us plus 3%, what is it, influence? Power? Can't remember. On certain planets. And this one gives us food. I think we're going to go for the power, because building those ships should be straightforward. Ooh, Prime must be desperate. I have heard that he is resorting to piracy. Whatever fleet he builds, I must be ready for it. For even if he is not subtle, he is as brilliant as I am. The increase to production will be very useful, especially considering our ships are not brilliant. Oh, so the Dorado system, our home system, has completed the drone networks and is starting the cerebral reality build. Cool, right. I'm going to leave the episode there. Very quick introduction to the game and the Horatio. First time I've done anything with them. And this little ship, what is that? Reavers, ferocious pirates. We're going to have to deal with them when we come back. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I will probably make this, at least this playthrough, into a small series. And I'll see you next time. Give a comment, give a like, give a subscribe, hit the little bell to get notifications, all that jazz. Catch you later. Bye!